Captain John J.J. Grant, my father, he was kind of a hellion on wheels. He was a bit of a John Wayne on Iwo Jima. He liked to command things and get people involved in sports and was a leader, always remained that way the rest of his life. So it's a great honor today to have his plane flying again in the skies. And I'll tell you the very short story of her. Here she is as depicted fighting, shooting. Oops, sorry. We always have a little trouble with this kind of, it'll probably pop up here in a second. But anyway, that was a picture of shooting favorite target, which was locomotives. My dad loved it. The locomotives, especially the steam ones, because they made such a show with the steam flying up in the air. And boy, let's see that. The name Dolly comes from, as I said earlier, my sister who was about 3 months old. She looked like a little doll. We actually have a picture of her. Sorry, that's not working. But, and so we named her Dolly. And what transpired from that point on is that every time my dad wrote a letter to my mom, which I mentioned that I had about 100 and I read them quite often, he ends with, "Send my love to Dolly." So after 67 years, Captain J.J. Grant can again say, here's my mom and Dad on leave. This would have been taken just before he left for Iwo Jima. And you can see Dolly looking quite the doll. And of course, there's always got in, she must have known she was going to be a P-51 plane at one time in the future, because there's always that proverbial glamour shot. And that's a wonderful picture. But, you know, she knew it's not going to be a P-51D Mustang. I can see it. And there's my dad there. That's a picture of him. And here's a picture that was taken on Iwo Jima by that local photographer. The picture was taken, as we saw earlier, by Lucas team. And this was taken by my dad on his wing after returning from a mission on Dolly, writing up his missus note, sitting on his parachute, as you can see. Looking quite stressed, by the way. And so, in closing, I would just say, and if you could open the hangar doors, please. At 67 years, Captain J.J. Grant sent his love to Dolly one more time. Ladies and gentlemen, the most beautiful plane I've ever seen in my life, and I'm so honored that Planes of Fame have decided to paint this plane, Dolly 607, 462nd Fighter Group, Iwo Jima, 1945. Thank you.
Hey, Corey O'Brien, raise your hand. This is the guy right over here in the black shirt that painted this airplane, right over here.